Welcome back to another episode of RGH 3101, and in today's video we're going to cover how to go online and play your console online in 2026. Say you get your brand new or currently RGH console and you've played all your campaign games and all you can imagine, and you're thinking about, can I go online in 2026 and play online games? Well, I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's go over to our console and get it all set up, and I'll walk you through the process.
Right, so we're here on our console. We're gonna connect to Xbox Live. And while that's signing in, so it depends on what game you want to play online. You have to make sure that you have the updated title update. And if those games have map packs, you want to make sure you have all of those map packs. One of the reason that is that other players will have all their DLCs and everything applied, and if you don't have those DLC applied, you won't be able to join those matches. So if you go on Estate Browser, you can see whatever lobby that's available. And then if you go over to your right, you can see the different matches that you can join. Now, what we'll do first, we'll pick a game that we want to go into, and let's try Modern Warfare. So we're gonna launch that game up. Right, so download that update that it needed. Now every so often I see this comes up. I don't know if there's a way to prevent it or if it's something that has to come up each time, but I will look into it. Right, so our game will start right after.
All war.
So let's go with the multiplayer. So at this point, normally we would go on Xbox Live from the option. Let's choose where we want to save file, and we'll normally choose Live here. But this is not the method that we'll use to actually go and play online. You will press the Xbox button on the controller, and SNet browser will show whatever lobby that's available. So you'll click on that option, and you can see here. Now, this have 12 out of 18 and 11 out of 12. So we'll try this one, see if we can get in. So you'll press A to join this session. So once you press A, and you'll get the message attempt to join session. Press B twice to back out. And you can see this requires a map pack, which I don't have. So one of the things you have to ensure that you do have the map pack for your game, else you won't be able to join. Now, I'm gonna back out of this and go into a game that I know I do have all the map packs for. And I'm glad an error comes up, so if you see that, you know that you do need to have the map pack for the game that you're trying to get into. Alright, so let's try Black Ops 2. I should have that, but let's make sure I have the title update for this one. No, I do not. So you want to make sure you have the latest title update, because then when we go into the game, we'll get a message that you don't have the same title update as whoever is in the session that you're trying to join. So we're gonna let that download and install. Just skip forward a bit. Alright, so our title update is almost done. we go over and we enable it, and we can check our DLC, make sure we have all the maps. Normally, Nuketown is the default map that you should have, which is mandatory to enter into any online matches. So we're just gonna start up Black Ops 2, and we'll see what server is available, or how many persons in the lobby. I should say what session is available. Alright, so our game load up. Alright, so let's go to multiplayer and wait for the stealth server to do its thing. Alright, so this is where we go again, press our Xbox button or our controller, and we can see that there's 6 session. So select that and just wait for it to load up. So I do notice that sometimes there's a log in going into this section. So here we have all our session here. So let's try and join this one. We press A. Button to join session. Press B twice. And we just wait for the session process to happen. Now, sometimes this takes a really long time. Sometimes it's really fast. I'm not quite sure what determines the speed of you joining a session, but that's the procedure you will actually use to go online. Now, if this session takes too long, I may come back out and try another game until we actually get into a online session. Alright, so this session is taking quite a while. So we're gonna back out, we'll try another game, whether it's a case of war or one of those that we see that there's active session based on the collection that we have. So we're gonna exit this. So let's go back out. And let's go over. So first, let's check what's available. So Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2. And let's check over here. So these are different sessions that can be joined. So we seem to have a lot of Modern Warfare 2. I made us try that one. Alright, so these are all the session that's there. Alright, so we're gonna try Modern Warfare 2 and see if we can get into that one. Let's make sure. We have our title updates. So normally you always want to make sure you have all your title updates for your library once you have your console. These games I don't really actually play them or go inside of them, so I don't normally have title updates. Unless for DLC, I only have those 2 packs. Let's hope that I have what I actually need to actually join a session. Alright, so now that we're at our screen, we're gonna go over and try to join a session. Let's try that. And we seem to be going in.
Free for all.
There we are. We are
Rangers lead the way.
currently playing online. No, I am not a Call of Duty person, so I really suck at this game. Gears of War, yes. Call of Duty, no. And it seems as if I joined with the match. It's just about to be ended. But yeah, so that's how you'd actually go online and play your game. Once you have your stealth server and things set up, you know, I know we went into a few delays, but I glad we did. Just in case you run into those delays also, you'll know exactly what's causing them and how to actually, you know, fix those. So one thing, you want to ensure that you have all your title updates for your games, and if they have map packs that your game do require, you want to make sure you have all those DLCs. There are different ways to get those DLCs downloaded and attached to your game. So those are the requirements: your stealth server, your title update, and your DLCs, including map packs and everything that's required. Right? And that's how we actually do it.
So now we've gone through the process of getting your console online, how to play games online, and the requirements you may need to enter certain game session. So I hope you enjoy that and hope you're ready to try it yourself. Like, subscribe, leave your comments down below, and click on other videos. You know, there's a lot of things out there to learn. See you in the next one.